An Uncompromising Generation, The Nazi Leadership of the Reich Security Main Office by Michael Wildt. I have read dozens of works specifically on the SD, SS, Gestapo, and RSHA, and perhaps hundreds of books on Nazi Germany. A few years ago, I attended a lecture by Dr. Charles W. Sidner, author of Soldiers of Destruction, the SS Death's Head Division, 1933 to 1945. It was there that I first heard of Michael Wildt's An Uncompromising Generation, the Nazi Leadership of the Reich Security Main Office. Sidner stated that he thought Wildt's book was unmatched on the subject, and so I thought I'd check it out. Sidner was correct. An Uncompromising Generation is an absolute brilliant work of history and an unparalleled study of one of the Third Reich's darkest corners. The heart of this work is Wildt's examination of members of the RSHA, Hitler's security apparatus, and his attempt to find commonalities among these men. Wildt notes that most members came from a younger generation than those running the other Nazi and German state agencies, many of them too young to have participated in the First World War. Consequently, Wildt argues, they felt as though they had to prove their mettle, upset that they had missed out on the previous generation's great adventure. The group within the National Socialist leadership primarily responsible for implementing Nazi policies of persecution and extermination was also the youngest, Wildt writes. Most of these men, Wildt asserts, were upper-middle-class men, most with academic credentials, who bought entirely into Hitler's dogma of German racial superiority. I believe this to be the best book on the subject that I have ever read, or likely am ever to read. Wildt's strong academic approach and brilliant conclusions will no doubt shape the way we look at the perpetrators of genocide, though this book really deserves a much wider audience. If you are at all curious about how men could murder on an epic scale with bureaucratic indifference and efficiency, then you will come much closer to your answers by reading Wildt's book.